5 minutes, don't stand up here stumbling, fumbling, and stand up, all right? All right, you'll do good. God bless you.
All right, how y'all doing? Ooh, thank you, Pastor. So I got a message coming with here. We're going to turn in our Bibles to Isaiah 53:5. It says, "But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And with his stripes we are healed." And then we're going to turn to Psalms 103, verse 3. And it says, "Who forgiveth all thine iniquities? Who healeth all thine disease?" And then I'm going to say this. Doctors has been saying for years that there's no cure for some things like cancer and autism. I don't care what you got to.
Right.
I don't care what you're going through, but I'm here to tell you that God is going to be on the move, and there is a healing in this room. In Luke 3, and in Luke chapter 8, we hear about a woman with a blood issue. She was pressing through. She spent all her life savings on doctors and physicians, and none can heal her. And then there was, in Luke chapter 8 we hear about that. So she was pressing through. She spent all her life savings, and she heard that Jesus was coming through town. And when Jesus came through town, she said, maybe if I can just press through and get to the hem of his garment, I will be healed. So she pressed through, and she was healed. But we learn about other cures, like the blind man, and the deaf mute, and the 10 lepers. But let me tell you about these people. In Luke, in the deaf mute, he praised God even when God said, all right, now don't you go telling anybody. But he praised him anyway. He went to tell what God has done for you. But how can you keep it inside when God has done something great for you, like healing your body? Amen. I know a cure, and it's Jesus. Can somebody say in this room that I know a cure, and it's Jesus? I know a cure, and it's the Lord. Amen. I know a cure. In John chapter 19, verse 34, we hear about Jesus' death. But in John chapter 19, it says it is finished. In John chapter 19, verse 34, it says this, that then one of the soldiers pierced Jesus' side, and blood and water poured out. And that is for your healing. Thank you, Pastor.
There you go. There you go.